The 10 most protective animal mothers. There's nothing quite like a mother's love. Mothers make sure that their children are safe and happy throughout their childhood. It is the unconditional love that a mother feels that drives them to do such. But human mothers aren't the only ones to go to great lengths to ensure the health and survival of their beloved babies. The fierce and protective maternal instinct in different species is at least equal to, and in some cases may even be stronger than ours. Biologically programmed to preserve their species by protecting and caring for their young, some species go to incredible lengths to do so, even without incentive to one day earn a World's Best Mom mug. Today, we'll check out the top 10 creatures that go all out in protecting their young. Better stay until the end of this video to learn more about these incredible moms. And make sure you've turned on all push notifications already to get all the fresh videos first. Number 10. Emperor penguins. The birthing process for emperor penguins is one of collaboration between mother and father. The mother exhausts her food reserves producing an egg. After laying it, she transfers the egg to the father, who incubates the egg while the mother goes off to walk for months in the snow to gorge herself on fish. She doesn't keep the fish for herself though. Upon returning to her newly hatched chick, she regurgitates her feast to feed the baby. Using the warmth of her own brood pouch, the mother keeps the chick warm and safe. But when the weather turns severe, some penguin species form a crèche, which is a French word for a crib. Crèche also provide protection against predation and aggressive, non-related adults. Number 9. Dolphins. About 6 hours after dolphin calves are born, the mother will begin to nurse their young for at least 4 times each hour for the first 4 to 8 days, and mothers continue to nurse their calves for up to 18 months. Calves start swimming alongside their mothers as right from birth. To help the little ones keep up, dolphin moms create a wake called a slipstream that draws the youngsters alongside them. Mothers and the calves typically develop an extremely strong bond, and calves stay with their mothers for up to 6 years before going out on their own. Weddle Seals. Weddle seals are remarkable animals, natives of Antarctica. They spend much of their time swimming around beneath sheets of ice. But Weddle seal moms are even more remarkable. Each year, they raise a pup of their own, following an 11-month pregnancy. Yikes! And they do it all by themselves. When their pups are only 2 weeks old, these roly-poly mamas teach them to swim for the first time, providing instruction on how to best navigate the frigid Antarctic waters they inhabit. Other important lessons: how to keep air holes in the ice from freezing over, how to punch new holes into ice sheets using only their teeth, because apparently seals don't have hands. Number 7. Cheetah. Cheetah moms spend years raising their cubs. These big cats raise anywhere between 2 and 8 cubs at one time, and they do it all by themselves. Cheetah cubs are born blind and with no survival skills, so it's mom's job to teach them all that good stuff: how to hunt, avoid predators, and more. While the cubs are young, they're especially vulnerable to lions and hyenas, and mom moves them every few days to ensure they're as safe as possible. Some cheetah mothers have even been known to move stillborn cubs to avoid detection from predators, albeit in captivity. After 12 to 18 months with mom, cheetah cubs are typically ready to say goodbye, though siblings still stick together for a while until they're nearly 2 years of age. The boys will stay together for life, but the females will leave the group 6 months or so later, as they tend to be solitary and avoid each other. Ladies, can't we just all get along? Number 6. Geese. Geese are notorious for being protective of their young, and with so many to watch at a time, it's no wonder they can sometimes get aggressive. After the goslings hatch, the female protects them and keeps them warm with her wings. Parents take their goslings to the water to feed almost immediately after birth. The day after the goslings hatch, the parents take them to a brooding area where they're raised with other families in a group called a crèche. Number 5. Wolves. Wolf pups are born blind, so their mothers have to be extra attentive to keep them safe until they can see. At first, they live only on milk from their mother. By 3 weeks of age, they start eating meat. Since pups are too young to hunt, adult wolves bring meat to them in their stomachs. When the pups are very small, other pack members bring food to the mother so she doesn't have to leave the den. When the pups are a little larger, pack members take turns bringing them food, playing with them, and even babysitting and protecting them. Number 4. Orangutan. The bond between an orangutan mother and her young is one of the strongest in nature. During the first 2 years of life, the young rely entirely on their mothers for both food, transportation, and protection. The mom stays with her young for 6 to 7 years, teaching them where to find food, what and how to eat, and the technique for building a sleeping nest. Female orangutans are known to visit their mothers until they reach the age of 15 or 16. Number 3. Alligators. Alligators make extremely attentive moms. After creating the perfect nest of heaping vegetation, they carry the newborns in their jaws for ultimate protection. For the next full year, the alligator will assist its babies to water, while they will learn to eat fish, insects, snails, and other crustaceans. Once in the water, the young alligators tend to stay close to their mother and form social groups called pods. These pods offer the young some protection. However, it's their large and intimidating mother that provides most of the protection. When the young are in distress, they emit calls that get her attention and bring her to their aid. Few predators are bold enough to attempt to eat hatchlings when their mother is near. Number 2. Polar bears. Like many of the furry friends we've already discussed, these gals are single moms, and they raise their cubs in conditions that would terrify most human mothers. Time to face your fears. So, male polar bears are the kings of one-night stands. These Casanovas give females the cold shoulder after mating, leaving the moms-to-be to put on around 400 pounds during their pregnancy. That's a lot of baby weight. But in this case, late-night cravings are encouraged. In fact, if the female doesn't find enough food to double her weight, her body will actually reabsorb the fetus. As she packs on the pounds, the polar bear has one of the easiest labors on record. She digs a maternity den, where she goes into a hibernation-like state, doesn't eat for 2 months, and also sleeps through the baby's birth. Can you imagine? Hush! One more! Newborns are blind and toothless, but super cute, and they generally stay by their mom's side for 2 years before being sent out on their own. Number 1. African elephants. Elephants may be the most protective moms on the planet. Herds of females and children usually travel together in a circle with the youngest member on the inside, protected from predators. If one child becomes an orphan, the rest of the herd will adopt him. African elephants gestate for a whopping 22 months, and they nurse their calves for 4 to 6 years. Baby elephants stick with their mothers for up to 16 years, and they're raised in close, matriarchal groups, so mom doesn't need to do the hard stuff all on her own. This phenomenon, called old mothering, ensures that mama's brood steps in when the going gets tough, giving her a much-needed break. In this case, it really does take a village to raise an elephant. Just as with humans, animals are fiercely protective of their children and will do anything to keep them safe. Which animal mom do you most identify with? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell to be notified first when a new video comes out. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.